What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we have some fresh Funko news for you. We have some newly canceled Funko Pops that a lot of fans are really upset about. We also have some brand new Funko announcements, and I wanted to talk about 3 upcoming events and what the heck is going on with them, which includes Wondercon 2023, Emerald City Comic Con 2023, and FunCon 2023. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Funko News video. It's a brand new week and hopefully you're having a great day. Now today we do have a lot of new stuff to go over and a lot of stuff to talk about in general, but for the question of the day, firstly, name your most expensive Funko Pop chase in your collection. I think mine is Future Trunks. Alright, so let's jump into it. Firstly, our new announcements and new items. So, the Substance Bear, what the heck, I'm just gonna say it. Cocaine Bear Funko Pops recently released, and we got a brand new one. But before I show you them, let me know down below, did you see the movie? What do you guys think about it? I'm actually thinking about asking my dad if he wants to go and see it, because it's like so crazy and such a silly concept that I like need to know what happens. Now the 2 Funko Pops we are getting from this movie, the newest one is the Funko Shop exclusive, where it does actually have the cocaine brick in its mouth. That one has an unknown ETA right now. And on the right there we do have the bloody version of the Cocaine Bear where it's holding the bloody foot, and that one has a June ETA and is a comet. Now personally for me, I'd have to watch the movie and decide if I wanted a Funko Pop from this. I just think it's funny in general. Let me know if you guys ended up picking up this one. For Funko NFT fans, I did want to remind you guys that tomorrow, February 28th, Tuesday, we are having the next drop, which is House of Dragon. Starting at 11 a.m. PT, 2 p.m. EST, on the right there are your 6 redeemables. Feel free to let me know down below. Will you guys be going after this drop or passing on it? Personally, I'm probably going to pass on it. I have really no interest in House of Dragon or Game of Thrones, but best of luck to everybody who does try. Next up, for Marvel fans, we do have a brand new Venom Funko Shop exclusive pop, and this thing is awesome. So taking a look at the pop here, it does in fact also glow in the dark, which is amazing. The symbiote emblem does actually glow on his chest as well as his eyes. I think the teeth glowing would have been a nice touch as well. So he is holding Mjolnir, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like a Silver Surfer's board turned into a sword. I think that's what it was based off what I was reading in the comic storyline. If I got that wrong, please let me know down below. But I'm not much of a comic person. I just wanted to look up the pop and see what exactly it was from. But basically, he was fighting Null, which is the king of the symbiotes, and he was using these 2 weapons and then combines them into a greater, like, axe-style weapon, is to my understanding anyways. Anyways, though, again, not much of a comic person, but I think the pop's amazing. I am a little afraid that the popularity around this one might be enough to actually sell it out in a Funko Shop, which is a good thing in itself, because I like when things sell out. I'm just hoping I'm able to get one. Let me know down below, how do you guys feel about this one? We don't have an ETA just yet, but as soon as I know, I'll definitely post this over on my Instagram, so make sure to be following me. This one's too good. Now, speaking of comic book style Funko Pops, we got a brand new Spider-Man here. We do have a Webman. Again, something else I haven't really heard too much about. This one has a May 2023 ETA for those wondering, and is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So basically, to sum this one up, is essentially a Spider-Man that Dr. Doom created to destroy Spider-Man. So that's essentially what it is, and he calls him Webman. So very interesting for sure. I do actually want to pick this one up because I just find the whole concept behind Dr. Doom creating a Spider-Man just really neat, to be honest. So I do want to pick it up just based off its like comic book history. Let me know how everybody's feeling about this one. My initial thoughts when I saw it, I was like, Webman? That's such a weird, very basic name, but very, very cool, to be honest. I will say lately it has been a blast to be a Spider-Man fan because we are getting crazy things left and right. Continuing on with Marvel, we do have some brand new Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Blacklight Funko Pops. So we do have Star-Lord there, we have a Nebula and Mantis 2-pack, Rocket, Groot as a 10-inch, and a Drax Pop NT. For Batman fans, it does look like we could maybe have a 30th anniversary of the Phantasm Funko Pop here. Now, as to what they could possibly do, I'd assume maybe make it metallic of the old one, or maybe make a new version. Really no idea what they're going to do here if it happens. This was just spotted on Instagram, shared by Michael Uslan. I think that's how you say his last name, or that's how you say the Instagram handle. But anyways, pretty cool, to be honest, if they do something different. I really hope they don't use the old vaulted mold because, like, you know, it's vaulted, so I don't want them to do the same thing they did with Batman recently, where he was technically vaulted, and they brought back more 2022 stock, and he was vaulted back in 2021. So lately with Funko, no idea what's going on with them. But I am hoping that it is something new and something different. But if they just did a 2022 version of the Batman, I don't really have high hopes that they won't just repackage this like they did the Batman Beyond and maybe make this one metallic. For Funko Soda fans, we do have 2 brand new Funko Sodas coming in May of 2023. We do have an Avengers Endgame Captain America where he is metallic and he does have the broken shield in the chase. Pretty cool chase, to be honest. Oh, and he's also a little dirty there too. And then we also do have the front man from Squid Games. I won't lie, I was relatively surprised to see that we're getting more Squid Games Funko stuff because a lot of them just kind of sat. So this was a surprise to me. But if anybody's a fan of Squid Games, make sure to pick up your soda. And speaking of Funko Sodas, we do a first look at the Bruno with Chase from Encanto here. So, sharing from Sosa Funkoholic on Instagram, this is a Funko Shop exclusive and an LE 5,000 pieces, and there are 800 chases out there. As you can see, the chase is glow in the dark, and only the eyes do glow on this one. Unfortunately, though, a lot of people had a lot of comments about this soda. He looks a little interesting. That's all I'm going to say. A little interesting. I felt like they did him a little dirty in Funko Pop 4. I know he kind of looks like that. That's what Bailey was telling me. I never watched Encanto, but she told me that's kind of like how his look is in the movie. But I felt like, this soda was a little rough. Anyways, though, make sure to stay tuned for a Funko Shop drop on this Encanto soda. I'm sure it's going to sell out at 5,000 pieces because the movie is really popular. Next up, for Dead by Daylight fans, I do have a very unfortunate announcement. So the Dead by Daylight official Twitter account did post this tweet, and they did state, "We regret to inform you that due to the circumstances beyond our control, which is very important, our previously announced Dead by Daylight Funko Pop partnership will sadly not see the light of day." I love that they ended it off with a pun. Now, the 4 pops up top are the original concepts of the characters we were going to see, and then we could have maybe seen possible exclusives, but at the moment, it does look like that is not going to happen. As far as the future, anything really can happen, but based off what they said, it's just not happening right now. Now, unfortunately, they didn't give exact details as to why this didn't work out. The only thing I can really think is that it either came down to a money issue, as to Dead by Daylight or Funko, either or, felt like they weren't getting enough money from the deal, or Funko felt that Dead by Daylight wasn't popular enough anymore to actually make Funko Pops of to where it was profitable enough for them. So maybe just Funko felt like the numbers didn't make sense. Again, though, it is very sad to hear this, given we've waited 2 years almost since we saw those original concepts, and now they're canceled. Let me know for any Dead by Daylight fans, would you have loved to see the Funko Pops? Would you have purchased them? Drop a comment down below. One Piece fans, go ahead and take first looks at the new One Piece 4-pack we do have, which is a GameStop exclusive. Spotted over on Mercari, we do have the Luffy Taro, Sabo, Zoro, and Jinbei 4-pack. So this is a glow-in-the-dark exclusive, and the only thing that does actually glow are the fire tips on Sabo's staff, unfortunately. So very, very lame glow, to be honest, and a very lame 4-pack in general, like just something that didn't need to be made. For Hunter x Hunter fans, we do have some good news. The Kurapika FYE exclusive is finally starting to ship out, and it's actually a hitting store, so make sure to check your local FYE stores and check your emails because yours could be coming soon. Now, Naruto fans, get excited as well because the Sasuke Susanos are now shipping out online from Hot Topic, and again, they are also making their way over to the East Coast currently right now, so check your Hot Topics Instagrams because they could be posting that they have their stock. I'm very excited that my Sasuke Susanoo is going to get here tomorrow. I'm glad I didn't have to go to Hot Topic and wait in line for a couple hours. Okay, so the final thing I want to talk about in this video is the whole Comic-Con situation for March. So, starting March 2nd through March 5th, literally a week from now, is supposed to be Emerald City Comic Con. And so far, we know we have one Funko Pop coming, which is the Crusaderette mascot, and it's a blacklight variation. However, though, we also know that Funko will not be in attendance again this year at Emerald City Comic Con, meaning they won't have a booth there and they will have no presence. And usually what that means is that they actually host their Funkon event, which they've done, I think, 2 years in a row now, and seemingly this would be the 3rd year. But again, as I mentioned before, we are now a week away from the event, and we've heard nothing. Nothing about Funkon 3 happening this year, nothing about reveals, nothing about even if it's going to happen. So my assumption at this moment, since we haven't seen any details from Funko or any leaks of Funko Pops from Funkon this year so far, is that maybe they're skipping out on this event. And to my understanding, they usually do host the Funkon event somewhere around the same time as Emerald City Comic Con because they want to keep it around the same time and just have it separate from the actual event. So again, unless something happens this week or maybe next week. It looks like we may not have that this year, but that's very unlike Funko, so I'm hoping they do some last minute announcements. Now, on the other hand, we do also have Wondercon 2023, which is basically happening in just under a month. And that's where it gets weird as well, because so far we've had 3 leaked exclusives from Wondercon happening a month from now, and FunCon's supposed to take place before that, and we've gotten nothing from it. And those exclusives do include a Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen where he is unmasked. That one's exclusive to Hot Topic and releasing on March 24th. And then we also have a new gelatinous cube that's exclusive to GameStop, also releasing on the 24th. And our next image here does actually feature some out-of-box photos of the gelatinous cube and another exclusive from DC, which is Poison Ivy. That one has an unknown retailer, but again also releases on 3/24. Now, as of right now, that's pretty much everything we know about these events. Funko has yet to start reveals. Funko has yet to announce if they will even be hosting FunCon as an online event, an in-person event, anything at all. And same with WonderCon, we have yet to get official announcements yet, but the pops are leaking left and right, and stores are starting to get in their stock. Like that Gojo was actually spotted at a Hot Topic store in Canada, and the gelatinous cube was spotted at a GameStop store here in the United States. So it's kind of crazy, to be honest. Now, I really can't say that I'm surprised that the Comic-Cons this year are already chaotic, because last year and the year prior were just ridiculous. Especially last year for Comic-Cons, Funko just could not get it together, and it looks to be the case this year as well. It is just a complete crap show so far. I really do hope we get some announcements and information from Funko very soon. So the funny thing is, I'm actually pre-recording this video on Sunday for you guys to go up on Monday, because I'll be at Disney for the day. I swear if they announce details tomorrow, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay guys, those are all the updates I have for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button down below. There was a lot of information in today's video. If you guys have any other questions about anything we did discuss, drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer you. Now, ending off the video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys absolutely rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 16,000 members and nearing 17,000. That's buy, sell, and trade, and free to join. And lastly, I want to remind you guys to make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page to stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.